It's going to be a cold winter, you said as you folded your fingers around my heart and stole my breath. That was last year, and I have left my door open for you. And winter is falling through the door with scraped knees and mending hearts. I remember how warm your hand felt in mine the first time we spoke, what it meant to open doors into that vinyl heaven we dubbed by the name of love. The way you smiled at me across an ocean of my mistakes. My door is open for you, and I stand on the threshold holding my hand over this hole, holding the place for my heart when you return it, if you return it. I am standing at winter's door, staring into the empty darkness that appeared the day you left me. I cried tears of a 6-year-old girl as you crossed the sea, your back to the wind and stars and all our hopes in me. I cried when I heard winter whispering, she's not coming back, like a vice, like a snake. You crawled up my spine and buried yourself in my skin the moment you weakened at my kiss. And oh, all the morals fell away like a dead skin on a snake. The perfect shell of your past life blown away by spring winds. I gave you wings, then set you on fire to watch the way your ashes might fall through my fingers. But that was spring. And now my door has been open so long, waiting for your arrival, that the hinges have rusted away, and my aching fingers try to fix it all, but I can't. And I can't remember anything but the way you cried when you thought I'd leave you, or the way your kiss tasted when it was salted with tears, or the way it feels to look fear in the eyes and fall apart at the seams like a child's rag doll seen too many days alone. And I wait for you, because it's going to be a cold winter, and my feet are frozen in place. I spread these memories far and wide over the landscape of my bedspread. Sheets tossed and twisted, little snoring canine breaking the perceived silence. These memories spread across my lap, your hair spilled over my lap, your hips settled back into mine, other lovers I've held before, my seemingly ungraceful, thick fingers sliding across skin in an inexperienced fashion. I used to think it was age. I used to think it was because it was the first, second, third time. But the way gravity spoke to your skin and my fingers, experience was the least of my concerns. You knew how to make love to me. I knew how to make love to you. Knew how to hold you perfectly as your eyes rolled back and your fingers dug into the fabric of my shirt. I knew how to kiss you, how to catch you mid-sentence, knew how to silence you when you were about to say something that, quite frankly, broke my heart. Strange how perfect two lovers can be, what strife we can throw upon one another. Perhaps all we were looking for was that one endless night, heavy with sighs and confessions, lips brushed with I love yous quick to follow. We made love, fell in love, amidst our own personal war, in silence and in secret, and I think what a shame, as I spread my fingers to cover these secrets, these memories, what a shame no one can see that we have loved one another beyond all hope, beyond the stars, beyond your professed faith, and beyond my skepticism. Truly, I fear keeping such secrets. But what seems to be more, I fear remembering only falling in love and forgetting the metamorphosis that followed. It's been difficult, so difficult. It seems like we're constantly battling the universe for our place in it, just to live in it, just to be ourselves and be free in it. We've been holding up the structure of this collapsing building, asking for help from the heavens and receiving none. Bits and pieces have been crumbling every day, and oh gods no, it hasn't been easy surviving. I've got a few pieces of shrapnel around my feet and you're starting to give out under the weight, but I am trying to catch your eye and say it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. Because we're Amazons. It's what we do. We fight and we go through the fires of hell for this. We crawl on glass for this. We die for this. This isn't a losing battle. Just some days the clouds of smoke from the bombs of the opposite side make us blind to the fact that there are less and less soldiers fighting us, and we are winning, and we are winning. But this building, it feels like it's getting heavier, but baby, we've got to hold on a little longer. And it'll be alright. It'll be alright, because you're stronger than you think, and I am stronger than I ever imagined. Like an evolved version of the boy you met a long time ago. Please hold on. I'm begging you to please just hold this together a little longer. Because we have to, because we can't go back now. We can't forget now. And there is no path but the one we are on together. Some days I think, oh shit, oh dear God, how can we survive this? Some days I think, why us? Why did we get fucked while everyone else run off into the sun, happy and free and all complications? Complications, oh fuck complications. This is a 1,000-piece micro puzzle and I've lost my magnifying glass. But somehow I know in these fragile bones of mine we're gonna get through this. And victory is just on the other side, So hold on. Please hold on. Just a little longer and we'll be in the meadow with flowers and why not unicorns and fairies. It's possible, I promise. We'll be flying free with hearts elated across the midnight sky that we once looked upon and asked why. Why it had to be so difficult. Why the weight of this bore down on us like a stone. It's worth it. It's worth it. Bold can we be, those of us, brave souls, that dare to keep alive each hope and dream, cradled in our palms since birth, since the first opening of eyes, as we crawled from water to land and lo, opened our eyes to guide our feet across shifting sands of the dreams lost by those too weak to keep a hold on Pandora's last treasure. Those without the half-lidded eyes filled with the burden of protecting these dreams. Never so clear a vision as the last moment of life slips from our fingers like water falling down a landscape of skin, still frailly holding on to that first fairy tale, hoping to find that yes, although we are holding hands with death, our every step, our precious hope has been fulfilled, and our optimism intact. Like the first intake of oxygen when we burst to life. He grabbed her by the arm. Firm hand, snarling sound, his slurs, his jealousy, misogynistic beast. He will not let her stray. Monsters, when you threaten them, don't know what to say, so instead they just do. People like possessions, her arm is bruising. Panic. This has happened before, this asshole has done this before. What the nurse doesn't know, she knows. Oh, she knows. Firm hand, loud voice, when did her ears start to echo? Oh Jesus, she prays, make him stop before it gets worse. The baby, it hurts. Why did he drink tonight? The next day, she waits for him to leave. Get the baby, shaking. Oh God, he's going to come home, run far, lock the doors behind you. He'll find you, she quakes. She's ready. The boy is 6. Be nice to girls, she says. Don't touch them when you get mad. You won't be like him, not like your father. We ran away from a monster, she says. When you were so small, remember? She asks. The boy says no, but he remembers. Mommy crying, a man like a monster. He was never my daddy. He was just a bad dream. The boy kisses his mom's cheek. She's asleep. I'll keep the monsters away, he promises. It's okay to sleep. Little night watcher will keep the monsters at bay.